friends, with Meg's Direct for Life, your pharmacist helping you guys get that healthy bod and that blissful heart. Today I'm going to mix up the schedule just a little bit and I'm going to share with you guys my favorite wintertime drink, so stay tuned for more. Golden milk is definitely my favorite drink for winter right now. So in the grocery store you can actually buy pre-made packets where all you have to do is add water or milk, but it's super easy to make on your own. So today I'm going to whip you guys up a homemade batch. The main ingredient in golden milk is turmeric. So turmeric is a root, it's similar to ginger, and you can either have it fresh or you can have it powdered. And here in the United States, I think we mostly see it in curry powders. They use turmeric. And the active ingredient in the turmeric is curcumin. Curcumin is a compound that's supposed to improve inflammation, it can help with cancer, it's antioxidant packed, so it's supposed to have a lot of health benefits that people are starting to really talk about right now. For me personally, I'm not using it for any health benefits. I just truly like the taste of it, and I think it really warms you up in the winter, and it's just the perfect drink. There is a disclaimer on this recipe. So the turmeric and the cinnamon, which are both used in this recipe, are very high in oxalates. And when the oxalates get in the body, they can bind up with calcium, forming an insoluble calcium oxalate stone. So these are kidney stones, which can end up causing a lot of problems, and 70 to 80% of kidney stones are actually calcium oxalate. So if you have a family history of kidney stones, I would not do this recipe. So let's get into the recipe. So the first ingredient is turmeric. We're going to use 1 teaspoon. So 1 teaspoon of turmeric is supposed to have about 200 milligrams of curcumin, and curcumin is what they use for the anti-inflammatory properties. If you're interested about that, they say that about 1,500 milligrams of curcumin a day is equivalent to about 1,200 milligrams of ibuprofen. So that is an interesting fact for you. The second ingredient we're going to use is going to be pepper. So the piperine is the active compound in the pepper, and the reason why we use the ground pepper is because the piperine actually increases the bioavailability of the curcumin in the body. So the piperine, it prevents the breakdown of the curcumin by enzymes, and it's supposed to increase the bioavailability by like 2,000%. So that's why you'll often see turmeric combined with the ground pepper. The third ingredient we're going to use is going to be ginger. So we're going to use a half a teaspoon of ginger. I use powdered ginger just to make this recipe super easy. And then we're also going to use 1 cinnamon stick, and we're going to have 3 cloves just because I really like the flavor of that. So then we're going to go ahead and get into the milk. So for the milk, I actually use 1 cup of coconut milk, and then I use 1.5 cups of the almond milk. So the almond milk has a lot less fat than the coconut milk, and it's important to have fat in the drink because the curcumin, which is the active compound in the turmeric, is only fat soluble. So you have to have some sort of fat in order to get it into the drink and actually make it work. So we've got that. So what I'm going to do is just take my saucepan and I'm going to pour the milk in there. This will make enough for 2 servings of the golden milk. So we're going to pour that in there, and then it's just super easy. All you're going to do is you're going to take all of your spices and you're going to dump them in there. Be careful with the turmeric because, like I said, it's bright yellow and it can really stain stuff. I'm going to get a spatula. So just put that all in there. And then what we're going to do is I'm going to put it on the stovetop, and I'm just going to put it over medium heat because you don't actually want it to boil because that can kind of change the consistency of the milk. You just kind of want it to start to get to a really warm temperature where you kind of start seeing bubbles and things. And then I just let it be on the stove for 10 minutes. It's been 10 minutes, so we're going to take our golden milk off of the stovetop. And I'm just going to use this, which I had the milk in before for measuring, and I'm going to go ahead and strain it. This is just to get the cinnamon stick out and then the cloves. And also there's going to be powder residue. So we'll just dump all that in there. Voila. So sometimes I actually don't strain it. So depending on how picky you are, I don't actually mind drinking the sludge at the bottom. I know that's weird, but I don't mind it. And then, so I've got our lovely milk in there. Ooh, I better wipe this up. Ooh, that'll stain. Okay, and then I'm gonna pour it into my handy dandy little cup. This will make 2 servings, like I said. And then what I like to do is I always add a little bit of honey to it, just because I think it adds so much nice flavor. Okay, get that out of the way. So some honey. You don't have to add any sugar or anything like that to it if you don't want to, but I just like to do it as like a dessert or something. Before I go to bed, I'll have this with some honey. Just do a little dab, a little bit, just right in there. Stir it on up. And this is the perfect golden milk. Quick and easy recipe, and honestly, it's super delicious. Ooh. All right. So for a taste, don't burn my mouth. It's very delicious. So you guys should definitely try the recipe out. I think you'll really enjoy it. And thank you guys so much for watching my video today. Make sure you guys subscribe if you haven't already. And stay tuned next Monday for another content video. Thank you guys so much. Have a great day.